Third is the newest production coming to the Players Guild of Hamilton, and director Diane Brokenshire joins us now with more on this. And this is the third time you've tried to get this on because of the pandemic.
Yes, and third time lucky. We're almost all ready to go. The little polishing is being done this week, and with lighting and sound, and so we're really looking forward to actually opening it.
Because it was supposed to be opened in March of 2020,
Exactly.
and that didn't happen. And okay, here we are now.
Yes.
Tell me what this play is about.
It really centers on Laurie Jameson, who is played by Deb Dejanay, and she is a professor, a pioneering woman in the very patriarchal world of New England academia. She is fighting against, railing against the political situation in 2002, 2003, which was the Bush era, just before Iraq. And all of a sudden she meets Woodson Bull III, and they have very divergent opinions on just about everything. So they butt heads a lot through the course of the play. We find that Laurie Jameson finds the third part of her life is going to be different because of having met Third. And her views are challenged and somewhat changed. And it affects the third part of her life immensely.
Now, this third character is a student.
Yes.
And accused of plagiarism, which is, again, very timely.
Yes, exactly, sadly. And the discussion about that is a very interesting one. He appears before an academic panel and defends his paper on King Lear, which is what Laurie Jameson teaches. So there are also parallels in that. She teaches it very differently than what he looks at, his opinion of the play. So there's much to think about in this play. You'll go away talking about it.
And there's prejudice in it because this character, the third, is also a star athlete. So
Yes.
there's like, well, how could he write something like this if he's a star athlete?
Exactly. And that in itself opens up a whole can of worms for Laurie Jameson, because her daughter challenges her not only on what's happened, she meets Third, and not only on what's happened between them, but on a lot of aspects of Laurie's life and Laurie's opinions. So there's another layer going on as well, which is always good. And then Laurie's dad is heading into dementia. So she's dealing with that. She's dealing with a lot in this play, and there are some very funny moments too.
Yeah, so it's a comedy, but it's a comedy that you say people are going to come out and they'll be looking at their own lives. They'll be looking at their own prejudices, maybe, or their own challenges.
Well, we hope so, because certainly for me personally, that's what theater is about. It gives us a chance to look at things a little differently, perhaps, hear something we've never heard, think something we may never have thought before, and that makes for provocative after cocktails after theater conversation.
Yes. Now, how has your uptake been now that people are coming back after to the theaters after COVID? Do you find your numbers are up? People aren't afraid to sit in theaters anymore?
It seems that way for sure. The first two plays completely sold out, which means they're wanting the entertainment, which is wonderful. That's what we provide. And we did during COVID take the opportunity to totally upgrade our air system in the theater.
Great.
So we couldn't be any safer in that regard, and people are feeling very comfortable now, which is lovely.
Okay, Third opens this Friday at the Players Guild of Hamilton. Diane, thanks so much. We'll get the information up on our website,
My pleasure.
chch.com/morninglive.